Evening everyone, welcome to my stream. My name is Starlord23. Tonight I'm gonna be continuing my playthrough of The Man Who Erased His Name. Tomorrow's my showdown with Nishitani. Maybe I should call it a day. I think I'll grab some shut-eye. I'm supposed to meet the Kijin clan's captain at the Bell Center. Ash said hi, thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. You're an amazing person. Your stream earlier today was wonderful, and I'm glad that you enjoyed Minecraft. Hi Metalheads, I'm doing good. Hope everyone had a great day today. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Pain in the neck.
Oops. See which way I have to go. This way. Nice. I'm glad you had a good day, Metalheads. Alright, go do this awesome boss fight. First we'll take these guys down though.
Waste of time.
Maybe before I go there, I just want to see how much items I have. I'm gonna use some to increase my beat gauge. Okay, go to the golf center. No, it was an ambush.
Kijin clan welcoming party, huh? I was told your captain would be meeting me here.
Captain? Well, that'll be me. And you see, while this is hello, it'll also be goodbye.
So that's Nishitani's command, huh? What? Is he too busy to come see to things himself?
Even if that was his wish, we can't allow him to do that. That man's an Omi Alliance officer, you know. Taking you on be much too dangerous now. Ain't that right, Kazuma Kiryu?
The guy with that name is already dead.
All right then, we'll kill you till you stay dead. Hey, who the hell are you?
hard
Tell
swing
me.
there.
How'd you know I'd be here?
We cast a pretty wide net round Osaka, you know. These Kijin clan boys, they came from a place down by the bay. So, that means Patriarch Nishitani's there too.
Now hold up. If that's the case, let's just take the car and get out of here.
Oh, come on now. Let's warm up with these bitches first!
You little... Who you calling a bitch?
Alright. Let's beat the crap out of them now. Start with the captain. Glad I got some backup here. Okay, this guy with the shotgun's gonna be a problem. I'm alive. Him out. Good. Oops, I need to attack you. You got a shotgun too? There you go. Alright, let's switch to my other style. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's let the captain out. Oh. Oops. Oh no, Captain is still there. Got someone pretty strong though. Alright. Nope. Not gonna attack me with that. No. Nice.
Ain't we like a couple old buddies? Who'd have thought?
Was this a good idea? Roughing up Kijin clan members for all to see. It's not a good look for you.
Well, that's why I got this mask. And besides, once we crush Patriarch Nishitani, no one can say shit about us. We just gotta do it quick, you and me.
What does Cyrano think about this?
The Cap's the one who tracked down Nishitani and sent me here. Said today's the day we put a stop to him. Gotta do it before he takes off again.
Right.
Huh. Now let's go give him an old school beatdown. I'm ready to roll. Hop in whenever you're ready.
Okay, give me 1 second and we'll do that. Field Training is a street fighting guide penned by an honest martial artist. I think I know who this is. Might be good to think on the old man's words. Press triangle after getting hit while guarding with L1. Okay. Be interesting. Not enough points or anything else, so it'll be the only one I can get. Alright, let's go. It's time to bust into Nishitani's hideout. Have any plans for the weekend, metalheads? Let's get rolling.
Wasn't sure if you knew Kiryu-san, but Patriarch Nishitani, he came up in the Jingan Mafia.
He did.
You remember them? Korean gang that tangled with the Tojo for years, and lost. He's one of their few survivors after they were gone for good. The other members all split off, and Nishitani covered up his past, started fresh in the Yakuza as a Japanese. He worked his way up, left a trail of blood behind him too. Tough, mean motherfucker. Once he was high enough on the ladder, he finally told everyone the truth. By that point, nobody in the Omi had the balls to say shit about it. Sure as hell not to the Kijin clan patriarch's face. Don't matter where you're from. The top Yakuza only gets there by being the toughest swinging dick around.
Why tell me this?
Ain't you have your own part in putting the Jingon in the ground? Nishitani learned you were the dragon of Dojima, and now he's a dog with a bone. He could murder you 100 times over and still hold a grudge. Bet there's plenty more just like him, aren't there?
Then I'll die as many times as I have to.
All so you can protect those scamps back in Okinawa, huh?
They've got nothing to do with you. Leave them out of this.
My bad. Guess we're not as good of buddies as I thought.
Something's off about you. Find out what later on.
The Kijin clan's hideout is in the back of the warehouse. Used to be managed by an Omi Alliance front.
So you've been here before then? If you've got a plan, spit it out already.
Neither of us like the runaround, do we? Well, Patriarch Nishitani's office is up there on the top floor. So the plan is we bust in the front, smack down any fools in our way, then beat the Patriarch to an inch of his life. Now we'll wing the rest.
Not a bad plan. But are you sure you want to do this? Wasn't Nishitani the model Kansai Yakuza in your eyes?
Gotta go above and beyond the ones you look up to. That's real maturity. Can't stay a starry-eyed kid forever.
If we weren't about to get our hands dirty, that'd almost sound poetic.
What took you so long, Kiryu? Can't remember the last time someone fucked me this hard. This time I'm going right for the jugular.
Better make this worth our while, Kijin clan. Ain't that right, Joryu?
Yeah, let's do this! Ready for this?
Alright, here we go.
Rain down. Enjoy the
Oh, shoot. I need close to the... Close to... Man, hitting me with the hammer? Thought we were on the same side though. Nice. Weapons. Oh, there's a back here. What's in here? Nice, I'll take it.
You boys got any idea where the fuck you are?
Yeah. Gonna take down your captain. Ah, now I see how to do that one. Nice.
I'm gonna put you both in the ground!
Are you? That's interesting. Not gonna make it easy. Hitting me with your stinking hammer. That was a
Trying to stop us with this shit?
teamwork there.
I got more where that came from. Let's tear this place apart!
Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me heal. Want to continue? The steam bun. Use some of those. Alright. Silver plate. Nice. Sell it when I get back into town. Nice. Take downs there. Still hits him after coming down. That was awesome. In this room? No.
They're here!
Yeah, we are. I'm gonna take you guys out. I got my own hammer. Damage. Oops. Went to...
Well, you done okay for yourselves, but the fun stops now.
We'll see about that. Trying to hit me with your bat? I don't think so. One of my favorite takedowns in this game. Come here. Ooh, that was nice. I'm gonna do that again, actually. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize she's charging up there.
Hey, assholes! End of the line!
Thanks.
Goddamn. Brutal.
That was pretty cool.
Damn thing broke.
Very
Patriarch
suave.
Tony's office is above us.
There you go.
Time to give him what's coming.
Finally. I'm waiting to get to him. Alright, Patriarch. Round 2. Coming for you.
Shishiro! The building's on fire!
Watase family associates are torching the place on Surno's orders.
Surno. He's here too?
Not the time. We got a job to finish before the place burns down.
Been waiting for you two. You in the Hanya mask. Did you really think you'd fool me? Huh, Shishiro?
Guess nothing gets by you.
What are you trying to pull? What do you guys get out of the Omni, tearing itself apart from the inside?
What do we get? Well, the castle was a nice, shiny prize. Captain Sereno was mighty pleased, too.
But that was the goal, was it? And if you wanted money, the Watase family's already ranking it in. Whatever you wanted. Guess you wanted it bad enough to make an enemy out of the Kijin clan. It's late in the game, huh? And it doesn't even have shit to do with Kazuma Kiryu being alive. Right, Kiryu? Enough with the charade. Show me your whole face. I knew it! The Dragon of Dojima! Well, fuck. I wish I could have bashed your head in while you were still in your prime.
Shishido, he's mine. Don't you lift a finger.
Got it. Show me how it's done, then.
And what about you, Shishido? How are you connected to Kiryu? I take it Sereno's in on this too. So the Watase family captain really agreed to this.
Does it really matter now?
Huh?
I'm about to beat you to a bloody pulp. Nothing personal. It's just a job. Besides, our last brawl left a bad taste in both our mouths, right? You don't seem to think you lost to me, and now you think you can win. So nothing's been settled.
Yeah, you're right. None of that other shit matters now, does it? The only thing I want to hear is the two of you begging for your lives. So scream good, you hear me?
How about this?
Man, this game is awesome. Burn, you son of a gun. Alright. Let's power up then. Oh, I know you're coming back somewhere. There you are. Oh, cheap moves, huh? Not gonna work against me. Alright, I need to heal. We try that again. Oh, nice way to end it.
Kiryu-san, we can get out this way.
All right, give me a hand. Nishitani's coming with us.
The guy knows exactly who you are now. He ain't forgetting what you did to the Jingo. Just leave him there.
Shut up! Just help me!
God damn it. The fire escape's that way. Open the door! I got Nishitani! All right. That'll do it.
Why?
Why keep Nishitani alive? Much easier for us if he's dead.
What about Surno's words?
Just shut it! What's done is done!
Besides, Captain Cyrano knows all about this.
He knew this? Surno! You bastard! You were planning to kill Nishitani all along? Why? There was no need to go that far!
Afraid I disagree. He had to die. He wasn't worth sparing. Nishitani. He...
What?
A long while back, a young soldier ditched the family. He'd worked under me. The kid was a troublemaker. Former bike gang member, only 20 years old at the time. Leaving the family without permission is a major offense. And going too easy on him would have set a bad precedent. But he was still a kid. So I pretended to look for him, all the while planning to let it slide.
And then?
Nishitani said, he's gotta pay it. Took it on himself to track the kid down. It wasn't even his family. He just heard about it from someone. Probably wanted to impress my boss. Everyone knew I planned to let it slide. By the time I heard the news and rushed over, his fingernails had been ripped out, his nose sliced off, belly covered in cuts and burns. Nishitani's trademark torture routine. Kid was beyond saving. Nishitani was gonna finish by burying him alive up in the mountains. That's when I put him out of his misery with a bullet to the head. Kid didn't need to suffer no more.
The Patriarchs tormented me plenty. In the Kijin clan's Colosseum, the losers and weaklings got pulled out. Then the Patriarch gave him the full treatment the Cap just mentioned. You had to do whatever it took to survive. That's why I already regret what I just did. He got off too easy. Should have taken my time before sending him to hell.
I agreed the second I heard the boss wanted to disband the Yakuza. But not for the higher-ups' tortured reasoning. There are other reasons why the Yakuza need to die out. Be better if we disappeared, than give monsters like Nishitani a chance to have their way.
All this would have been more convincing if you hadn't just tricked me into being an accomplice to murder.
Could be. We're monsters who ought to disappear too. We may act like we're better than the rest, but our shit stinks just as bad.
Anyways, well done, boys. We destroyed the head of the Kijin clan. Now we wait for our boss to be released. Ain't that right?
Yeah, let's do this!
What the heck? Where's his body? And where is his name? Alright, the final chapter. Start this one.
Joryu, I just received word from Surano-san. Omare Nishitani III is dead, and the Kijin clan's base is burned down.
Cyrano was planning on killing him all along.
Yes. Eliminating Nishitani was necessary before the Omi Alliance's dissolution. No better way to guarantee his absence than death. You were the only one who didn't want that.
I wonder.
Disbanding the Omi Alliance and Tojo clan at the same time won't be bloodless. Killing Nishitani keeps it to a minimum.
Can't make an omelet without breaking an egg. That the idea? People in charge love that one.
I suppose so.
Remember that the Kijin clan are hitmen, practically the bosses of them. Nishitani had a lot of blood on his hands. If his death helps us, then so be it.
You think Watase and Daigo will feel the same way?
I'm sure they'll understand, at the very least. They sit above tens of thousands in their organizations. I imagine they had to make ruthless calculations on a daily basis. Would you impose some kind of penalty on Cyrano for his involvement in this? No, you wouldn't.
I just stopped by to report in that this part of the job's done. If you already heard it from Cyrano, I have nothing more to add.
At any rate, the biggest barrier to the Omi's dissolution is gone now. All that's left is to wait for Watase's release, then watch as the Yakuza become a thing of the past. Why don't you leave Sotenbori for a bit? You just need to be back the day before Watase gets out.
You're asking me to hole up at the temple?
Not immediately. Go ahead and tie up any loose ends first. You must be exhausted. I suggest you stay with Akame-san tonight.
Break for a minute. Alright, let's go. Okay, back to Akame's place we go. That was an intense ending to that last chapter. I wonder where the heck his body went. Find out soon. Darn. This guy's flying. Okay. Almost back at Akame's place. Well, Joey, I've been waiting on you. Should we just continue with this chapter? Should I call it a day? Yep, let's do it. Better rest up for tomorrow. Still some time before Watase's release. Once I'm ready, I'll meet with Hanawa. Head back to the temple. Alright, let's do it. Let's do that. Alright, let's take out these enemies. First. Oops.
Would you mind returning to the temple for a bit?
Yeah, I've got nothing left to do.
I'm not surprised. You'll be leaving Osaka for a while then. Just sit tight until Watase is released.
Keijin Clan, Amari, Natashi, is Mauritro's counterfeiting plant is destroyed in a fire. Lieutenant Okunbori, a Doji officer and Citizen Leaders Party, ousted. Tokyo Governor Ryoaki is chosen as an unlikely successor. The Omi Alliance behind him, Aki strong-arms his way to the top. Masaka Arakawa, Aki captain of the Omi Alliance, comes to Osaka. The night before Masaru is released from prison. I just wanna talk about what's going on there. This game takes place after Yakuza 7, and some of those cutscenes that are playing out is part of that game. So in this game, you're seeing what happens from Kiryu's perspective, and in that game you play as the guy in the red suit. You're about to see him here.
Oh, fuck! What do you mean we don't have as much booze as we thought? Ah, forget it. Just bring everything we got. I'll make it worth your while. And then some. No shit. Sort on. Been too long, man. Busy lately, I take it?
I've been, yeah. After tomorrow, I can finally relax.
Really? But the chairman's finally stepping down when Captain Watase gets back. We'll be celebrating that tomorrow, too. Ain't the Watase family back to be even busier?
Suppose you got me there.
But still, Patriarch Nishitani would have been the one cheering loudest for Captain Watase taking the reins. But now look where we are. Patriarch got iced in a goddamn raid, and nobody can find this Joryu guy who did it. You ask me, I'd want to know what the fuck's going on. We're all on the hunt for the asshole. Burns my guts what happened. I owe a lot to the late Patriarch. Owe him. You. What? I say something weird? I guess in his way he did take a liking to you, didn't he? Yeah, the Patriarch rode your ass like a prize pony. But, at least it made you tough as nails, huh? Boy, I bet he broke you real good. Mind and body both. He was the model Kansai Yakuza. It was an honor, him taking a liking to me.
The boss must be bent out of shape over Nishitani too. So put on a happy face when we meet him, all right?
Was already gonna. See ya. Tell you what makes me bent out of shape. Is lying to fellow Omi.
We'll suck it up. You think my ass ain't on the line here too? He'll be the first one to blow when the announcement's made.
Honestly, I can't tell who's gonna do what tomorrow. Been a while since I felt this kind of chill down my spine.
What about Kiryu-san?
Still with the Daidoji. Should be coming back to Osaka soon.
Only one day left. It's finally upon us, Kiryu-san.
I'm meditating.
Very well. Don't mind me then.
It's all right. Nice thing about meditation is you can do it anytime, any place.
The Daidoji once found the news of the Yakuza's dissolution unimportant. But the winds have changed course, haven't they? I wasn't sure if you knew. Governor Ryo Aoki has ousted Ogikubo Sensei and succeeded him as chair of the Citizens' Liberal Party. Politician by day, Yakuza puppeteer by night. That's how he got the authority to fit the collar snug over the Omi and Tojo both. He's young, and he's after sweeping power. Of course, the Daidoji are none too pleased with that. But the dissolution of the Omi Alliance tomorrow would also be a big blow to Aoki.
So,
that means the job you're doing will be beneficial to the faction. And when you factor in the 50 billion in assets we received from the Watase family, you've done more for the Daidoji than anyone. And they called you a freeloader.
you know, it looks cheap to let money do all the talking.
You're also owed a debt of gratitude for saving my life. Though I suppose that's my own cross to bear.
What's with you? You're awful misty-eyed today.
Close communication between workers and management is fundamental to an organization's smooth operation.
Gotta write that one down.
On that note, once your work is finished, I think you ought to relax for a while. I'll start pestering my superiors to get you a reward of some kind.
A reward?
It must drive you crazy to be stuck in here. How about a vacation, all by yourself? It'd be a nice change of pace. Naturally, you'll avoid Okinawa and Kamurocho. But we'll try to accommodate anywhere else you'd like to go.
A vacation, huh?
I gather this isn't something you think about often. But give it a try. Is there anywhere you might like to visit?
Well, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii.
Any particular reason?
Something Yumi said once. She wanted to get married there. It just came out one day while we were goofing around.
You mean Yumi Sawamura, I take it. Haruka Sawamura's mother. The love of your life.
Anala Hill Memorial Church. Yumi always talked about going there when she was working nights in the city. She'd grown up way out in the country, at an orphanage called Sunflower.
And this church? It's in Hawaii?
Before I die, I'd like to leave Japan. And bring this there. It's the only gift I've ever given her.
I had no idea. You were such a romantic, Kiryu-san.
Hanawa,
Yes?
that's personal.
Right. Oh, sorry to pry. Bad habit of mine.
We were never engaged. Back then, I just couldn't ever tell her how I felt. By the time I finally found the words, she was on her deathbed.
Kiryu-san.
Forget I said anything. Hawaii just popped into my head, that's all. Besides, we've got tomorrow to worry about first. Who knows what'll happen when a room full of Yakuza hear about the dissolution.
Your reward doesn't need to be Hawaii. It doesn't even need to be travel. Is there anything else that you want?
I'm the man who erased his life and his name. I don't want anything. Even if I did, you couldn't give it to me.
Truthfully, I do know what you want. But the one thing I can't do is let you see the kids in Okinawa.
Yeah, I know.
Guess I'll stay with Akemi again. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna call it an evening here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. That was a pretty emotional cutscene to watch. Gotta find someone to read. Tomorrow and Saturday I'll be taking the day off for stream. And I'll be back on Sunday with the finale for The Man Who Erased His Name. It's gonna be a really awesome and emotional finale. Have a wonderful evening and have a fantastic weekend. Gonna read Gonna read Retro Jenny. She's an amazing person, and she's playing Illusion of Gaia. Looks like an awesome RPG. Be kind, be safe, and be well. Good night, everyone.